as hell, but you can't be dumb and ugly. You gotta pick a struggle. That's why I'm smart, because I look like this. Oh, hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Good to see you guys, man. I hope you guys had the most blessed weekend that you've ever had. I hope it was ripping and rocking. I've had 2 straight days of playing Xbox with my youngest. It was pretty amazing. I absolutely loved it. And yo, I used to go out every weekend and ruin my entire life and my bank account. I don't do that anymore. I really enjoyed this weekend. It's been a good ass time, man. So I'm glad that you guys decided to wrap your weekend up, hanging out with me and Jax up here in the studio, chilling. I mean, it's like it's chilling right now. I turned off the AC because a bunch of people said, yo, the audio is crackling when I had the AC on like the lowest setting last time. So when I get sweaty here in a few minutes, just understand that's what we doing, man. We sweating it out so that the audio will be good because we love you guys and we love it when you want to hang out. And I don't want to be like burning up your ears and all of that. So thank you guys so much for being here, man. How's everybody's weekend going? Give me a Y if you had a good weekend and give me an N if your weekend was straight ass, man. I want to know how you guys are doing. I love you. Also, while we get in there, I really want to tell everybody thank you to the day ones. Thank you to the people who are still on the fence about subscribing. Thank you to everyone in between. Especially thank you to the mods who spend their time making this a safe, clean environment for us to be in. I know that they would want me to let you guys know, please, no, and this is straight from me, no racism, no hatred, no hate speech, no none of that. Please don't be dicks to each other, bro. It's pretty simple. Just don't be ass to each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about that, and I definitely don't want anyone else to feel like they're not cool to be here. Also, please no spamming, like no huge lines of emojis. They will bop you for that, man. My mods are the best in the biz. And they got that twatapult. If they think that you're doing something crazy, they are going to eject you. Or they might silence you. You know what I'm saying? There's kind of a process. Just don't mess with them, bro. Because they good at their job. They badass. And we love the mods, man. Billy Wayne said, much love, JD, from Mobile, Alabama. Respect, bro. Much love and respect right back to you, man. I have not gotten to check out Mobile. I don't even think I've ever made it into the state of Alabama. But damn it, I want to, man. Big love to y'all out there. Anthony Cavazos is in the chat early, man. It's great to see you, brother. How you doing this weekend? Did you see the news about Biden pulling out of the presidential race? I did, man, and I think that's a huge win for elderly people's rights. I think that on one end, it's really bad to have child labor where you've got child slaves. On the other end, like, you can't weekend at Bernie's a president, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your hand out of that man's back door and let him go retire. Let him chill, man. Let him have a couple years on the back end of his life where he could just, do terrible things. Let him go sniff kids and eat ice cream and all that other stuff that he loves to do. Go. You're done. You're retired. Be gone. Yeah, so, I saw that. Now it's all about who they're going to put in there. And, look, man, I really don't like any of the usual suspects that they have in rotation. It is what it is, man. But I don't want to get too deep into politics because we're here to have fun tonight. And everything seems to be saturated in America with this political shit, man. So, James the Bluegrass Biker, my brother, what is up, homeboy? What up, bro? I ordered the Pedo Hunter hat and it comes in tomorrow. Also, I'm not sure if you use Messenger on Facebook, but I've sent you a message with some pics from a ride in Red River Gorge. Yo, that is so dope, man. Thank you so much for repping the gear. Thank you so much for wearing something that's going to make these types uncomfortable. And thank you for sending pictures. I'm hardly ever on Facebook anymore, and I really don't check Messenger too much, bro. Like, if I showed you some of the stuff that's in my Messenger, it's crazy. Once I hit 100,000 followers on Facebook, it just turned gooder, bro. Like, Facebook is a gooder app, dog. That's why I stay over here where it's safe, over here on YouTube with y'all, man. So it looks like we had a lot of people that had a good weekend and a few people that had a bad weekend. Yo, I'm so happy for you that had a good weekend, and those of you who had a bad weekend, man, I hope that this week makes up for it tenfold. I hope it's nothing but blessings and best lives, man. Billy Wayne, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that support. Izzy Dark Lord, hey, JD, how are y'all people doing tonight? Hope you and Jax are awesome tonight. Life lately feels like it's got America Burning playing in the background, bro. Big facts on that, man. But over here on the homestead, you know what I'm saying? Living outside of town and everything, we're doing really good, bro. We're living our best lives out here, brother. Yo, Harley Quinn. That's not fair. I talk with emojis. I'm not hurting anyone. Harley, you use like 3 or 4 emojis. No, I'm not mad about 3 or 4 emojis. You know the people who do lines and lines of emojis? I know how you communicate, sis. You've been doing that since before I ever had mods. I'm not mad at you, dog. We good. We good. Yeah, I can always tell which comments are yours because you always use those like the face emojis with the little masks and shit, sis. I ain't mad at you. You good. But thank you for the support, and I love you. And you've been here since day one, homie. DGTL Muppet. Digital Muppet. I'm a little slow, huh? It took me a second to catch on to that one. Yo, it's Rick. Got your live message for the first time. Yo, I'm so glad that you're here, Rick, man. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. Thank you for being here with us tonight. And I know that I saw Billy Wayne ask, how do I get that hat? So, Billy, you can go to convictclothing.net. That's where all my merch is. I got, you know, the shirts of me with the prison on fire and the skulls. I got this hat. I got the pedo hunter hat. I got all that stuff at convictclothing.net. But when you leave this live, if you want to order direct with a link on YouTube, I did put a link to this hat on the live itself. So it's if it's too much to remember, convictclothing.net, I gave you a shortcut to it, man, because, yo, I love it when you guys are out there rocking and repping the JD wear, man. Skillet Water. Been seeing your content for a long time. Love you, dude. I love you too, homie. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Big love and respect to you. Anthony Cavazos, what's up, family? How do inmates feel about guys who rob ladies for their purses when they're alone? So you're talking about like snatch and grabbing is what this is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the time it'll be in a parking lot or, you know, even at a supermarket. A lot of the time that's, unless like some violence comes into play, that's usually not a felony. Just like a simple snatch and grab is usually just people in jail. And it's looked on as like a peasant crime, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not like considered like somebody who's a pee-pee toucher or a straight up woman beater unless it comes to violence. And then that jacket would be applicable. But people generally just look at it like, bro, you petty, you trite, you ain't shit type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a peasant crime. It's a crime of desperation and it's whack as shit. But like people just look down on them and they don't get a lot of respect for that. Surfboard, what's up, homie? How are you? Hey, JD and Jax, much love from Cocoa Beach again. Keep punching, brother. We love you. I love you too, man. Little jealous you out there in Florida. We're actually going to be talking about Florida tonight. We have a story straight out of Florida that's one of the more Florida stories that I've heard in a while. And it has a wild ending as well. So y'all got to stay with us, Surfboard. It's about to get crazy in here. James the Bluegrass Biker said, I can send him to Insta as well. My name is James Beatty. Yo, so I do check Insta more often than I check the DMs on my Facebook. So shoot them over there, man, and I'll keep an eye out for them. I'd love to see your ride, bro. Big love and respect to you. So I want to get into this story that we talking about tonight because this is pretty wild. This is pretty insane. This dude in Florida was about to get arrested, and he used a baby as a human shield. That's crazy, bro. A 3-year-old child as a human shield because the police had their guns drawn on him. If the police, and it was his own kid, bro, if somebody's pointing a gun at me and my kid's in the room, I'm using my body as a human shield. Like that hero that was at the Trump shooting, that father that was a firefighter who used his body as a human shield to shield his daughter. That's what I would think. My first instinct is, holy crap, turn and use my back. This dude used his kid as a human shield. Now, this happened in Orange County, Florida. Orange County deputies ended up killing a man who they say shot and stabbed a woman and later used their 3-year-old child as a human shield after an hours-long standoff Friday night in Central Florida. Now, here's my thing. I just did a video about another standoff that was here in Oregon, and I can never understand why people do standoffs with the police. Now, if you're barricaded in a house and you're trying to dump a bunch of powder or pills, flush stuff down the toilet, like to avoid bigger charges, I get that. But if you get in a standoff, like this was a thing where he did some violent stuff, bro. A standoff is never going to do nothing except get you more time, more charges. You are never going to get away from the police once they got you pinned into a place. So I never really understand. I think it's just people are terrified and desperate, bro. Just be a man. Just man up, pussy. You know what I'm saying? Walk outside with your hands in the air and be like, yo, I'm coming out. Don't shoot. I've been in houses where the cops were looking for me, and yo, I just came out with my hands in the air. I came to the door and they were pounding on the door. I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna come out. My hands are gonna be in the air. I'm gonna be unarmed. If you guys beat the shit out of me, I'm gonna be really fucking mad, bro. I'm coming out in good faith and I'm not trying to have no problems. And you know, I walked out, opened the door, put my hands out the door first before, you know what I'm saying? And the cops were cool as shit to me. They were like, hey, do you want a cigarette? And I'm like, I don't smoke. They're like, do you want to call? I was like, I want to call my bondsman, dog. And they sat there while I was in cuffs and let me call my bondsman. By the time I got to the jail, I had already made bail. So they had to hold me for like 6-7 hours. And then I got out. Much easier than doing a standoff with them police.
But this cat wasn't in the game. He was beating on his old lady.
Yeah, that's pussy ass shit all around, bro. Mirovian Hutchinson said, I have all of your merch so far. I enjoy your channel. Just keep up the good work. Please scream wood chipper. Yo, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much for getting all of the merch. That is so epic. I really appreciate that. I was looking as to how to pin this comment just as a thank you, but I would 100% love to scream wood chipper. I love you, family. Thank you so much. And then we got Andy Davis, man. Thank you for the love and support, man. Big love and respect to you. So back to this story. The standoff occurred at Colonial Oaks, where deputies responded after 5 p.m. for a domestic dispute. So this dude is a woman beater. You know what I'm saying? We negotiated with him for several hours, and he still refused to surrender, said Mina. At one point, fearing for the safety of the child, our SWAT officers saw him holding a gun and the baby, and they shot and killed the man. Now, this is nuts, bro. If you're a SWAT officer and you see a dude who's got a gun and a baby, and he's using the baby to keep himself safe so nobody can shoot him, and you take that headshot, you have to be really confident in your ability to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine? Bro, my asshole would be puckered. There'd be beads of sweat running down my every stuff. Taking that shot while there's a baby in that dude's hands, man, and just hoping for the best, that's crazy. You got to be a really competent sniper to be willing to take a shot when a baby's life is involved. At around 10:17 p.m., a local news crew at the scene of the incident heard possible gunshots. Shortly after, deputies were seen rescuing the child inside the home. The 3-year-old is okay, while the mother of the child is in critical condition because that dude was a punk-ass woman-beating bitch. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement will investigate the incident and will turn over the findings to the state attorney's office, the sheriff said. Now, that makes sense. The Florida law enforcement, whatever, they're the ones who come and check out shootings and shit like that to see if shootings are justified. So it's beautiful that the child is okay. What a risk to take. That's absolutely insane, but you know, it turned out good in this one. James Bluegrass Biker said, just sent him to you, homie. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's see. Converted Iron, great channel. Love the support you offer, both sides of bars and badges. Keep teaching, keep preaching. Big love and respect to you, homie. Yo, the way I see it, man, we all in this together. You know what I'm saying? We are all in this together. You know, I used to have a very it's us versus them type of mentality back in my past life when I was a criminal, and I'm 100% for the people. I'm for the citizens. I'm not a criminal, and I do not align myself with criminals. If there's one message that I have, man, it's get your fucking ass out of the street, bro, because it's only going to end in a bad way. You might end up with a headshot. You might end up with a life sentence. You might end up hurting someone else, and your conscience never, ever forgives you. That was always my nightmare with high-speed chases, bro, was that I was going to end up hurting somebody else. I didn't care if I hurt myself. I did not care in the slightest if I hurt myself, but my nightmare was that I was going to end up taking out somebody's family member. You know, the only thing I cared about with myself was I would rather have been dead than been a paraplegic. I didn't want to end up in a wheelchair, and that's no shade to people that, have disabilities, but that's the only thing that I was, like, truly scared of for myself. Isla Spence. JD, hope you and Jax are well. Hugs from Scotland. Hugs right back to you. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Alfonso Dickinson, thank you so much, homie. Big love. Trev the Tyrant, one of our mods said, make pedophiles afraid again. Paint job for the Harley gets started tomorrow. Are you kidding me, bro? You are going to christen the Harley with the MPAA? My dog. Hell yeah. I can't wait to see that, bro. That's beautiful. Will Bowman said, and by the way, thank you so much, Will, for the support. I watched my neighbor do this in Richmond, Virginia a couple years back. Took him 30 minutes to give the baby up, but when he said they tased him immediately. When he did, they tased him immediately. Yeah, absolutely, bro. You know what's wild is I was watching a cop body cam of them actually arresting a fellow officer, and he was not trying to go, bro. And they tased him with 2 tasers, and this dude had just dummy strength, bro. Just big mental midget strength. He was like a big dude too, and he like threw this officer over his back while they were tasing him. Like you could see him going as he lifted this officer over his head and threw him over his back. He was like Incredible Hulk style, bro. It was nuts, dog. Those tasers, I've been hit with like a simple taser. I haven't been hit with the ones with the hooks and all that shit, bro. That shit sounds lame, bro. That shit sounds lame as shit. Dog discussions. Shout out, please. It's about dogs. Yo, always about dogs, man. Big love and respect to you, Dog Discussions. I appreciate you being here, man, as an avid dog lover who usually ends up with about this much room on our king-size bed, this much space for a body that's this wide because we have small dogs, literal a Boston Terrier and a Frenchie. Let's just say that's love and dedication to dogs, man. Hell yeah. Roberta Orr said, hey, big hey from Northern Ireland. Big love and respect to y'all out there, man. Hell yes. PNWX Overland. What's up, brother? What's up to you, man? Big love and respect to you. I really appreciated that comment that you left on that short earlier, man. Keep representing and stay loud, bro. Stay loud because your voice matters, especially in your community. A lot of people in that community don't call out the bullshit, dog, so I'm proud of you because I know that you do. Abby said, please do not dox your locations. Thank you. You guys, you never know who might be in here, bro. So it might be some FAB guys, might be some CIA guys, might be some weirdos, bro. Dr. Disrespect might literally be lurking in the chat. Don't dox your locations. Don't tell people where you at. Trev the Tyrant, I need a wide glide here in Florida. Surfboard, I know that's right, dog. Hell yeah. Let's see what we got here. Did you hear about the guy that was trapped in an elevator for 16 hours? Host, I did not. Bro, 16 hours is a long time, dog. That's crazy.
Mark Jag has a golden retriever.
Why are you just beaming over there, love? Do you want to tell them about your favorite types of dogs in the world?
Well, no, but I was talking about Lulu today. I miss her so much. I had a golden retriever. She was my service animal, and she's no longer with us, which is why we have Zero. But I will always and forever love her. She will always be my girl.
And I also see that somebody said, Roberta Orr said, I have 2 Chihuahuas, JD. They're little freaks. So my old service animal was a Jack Russell mixed with Chihuahua. She was the smartest dog ever, bro. Like, she was super dope. Big rest in peace to Olive. SK said, are you from Oregon? I'm originally from California. Then I moved to Oregon. Then I like fled prosecution to the state of Florida. Now I'm back in Oregon. So, you know, I'm fairly local. I've been around. Let's just say that. Let's see. Lucas, what's up, man? Sorry you got to go. Thank you for swinging by and hanging out with us, man. I have poisonous snakes for defense. Steve Galloway keeps poisonous snakes. Dog, do you have a moat? That shit's great. Let me tell you guys a story, man. So there was a house that I used to go and deliver substances to out in the state of Florida, out in Daytona Beach. Now, there's Florida, and then there's Dirtona Beach. And if you live in Florida, you know about Dirtona Beach and why they call it Dirtona. It's grimy out there. So there was a trap house that I used to deliver substances to. And I had my friend, bro, Tony Mascaro, rest in peace in prison. Because he's not dead, but he's hanging out in prison right now for a while because he ended up getting hemmed up. But he used to go to this house a lot of the time, and they ripped him off. And this house happened to have a aquarium with a rattlesnake in it. They had caught a rattlesnake, and they were always like trying to play it up like, you know, if you fuck around, we'll put your hand in the aquarium and let the rattlesnake get you. So they ripped my homie Tony off. Tony walked up into that bitch, opened the aquarium, grabbed the rattlesnake, and tossed it on the couch. Everybody fled. They fled. Tony was laughing his ass off. This dude was fearless, man. He's a nut. And he slowly walks out. Lucas Henry said Daytona's nasty. Hell yeah, dog. That's how we get down. Dirty with the dirty. So Tony like casually walks out, and they're all screaming at him. What are we gonna do? I can't get it back in the aquarium. And he's like, deuces, bitches. Yo, I went by there like an hour and a half later, and there was like all these tweakers that lived in this house, because every tweaker trap house, that there's going to be like 12 to 200 people living in any tweaker trap house in Daytona Beach. And they're all out in the yard clucking like chickens, like, because there's a rattlesnake loose in the trap house. It was hilarious. Yo, and so I hit Tony up because they're like, Tony was going. I hit Tony up and I'm like, dog, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, fuck those people. They'll never rip me off again. And they never did. They never ripped him off again. They put respect up on that man's name. That shit was lit, homie. Tony Dangerbridge. He's also the dude who got thrown off Main Street Bridge because he was walking with this chick. This chick's name is Shithead, okay? And I don't know if any of you guys have seen the video, the full length that I did about the vagina meth bong. Well, she was the vagina meth bong girl. They turned her vagina into a meth bong. And he was walking with this chick named Shithead. I'm not dissing Shithead. That's literally what she tells people her name is. She has it tattooed across her stomach. And so he's walking with her, and this dude that she ripped off came and started throwing sets on her and like just straight up punching her in the face. And Tony's like, yo, stop. You can't do that. You're not going to beat up a chick in front of me. And he's like, what are you going to do? And he takes dude's bike and throws it over the bridge. Dude chucked him over the bridge, bro. And a cop rolled up right at that moment, bro. Right at that moment. You could see it on police, like, dash cam. My homie getting chucked off a bridge, dog. Like, it made national news. Like, I saw France, news articles about it in France. I was like, holy shit, that's my homie. And he ended up being okay. It worked out okay. He ain't dead. He's in prison for like a whole bunch of charges. But anyway, you know, blast from the past. Love me some Florida. Andy Davis said, I'm just glad Florida made a fast lane to the wood chipper for Chomos. Hell yes, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, Florida may got some problems. But unlike California, if you's a motherfucking problem in Florida and you's hurting, preying on kids, literally any crime, Florida's gonna fuck you up, dog. They're gonna make sure you get fucked and stay fucked. If you get caught, California ain't gonna do shit to you. You get caught in Florida, it's a big deal. Rev J's mental journey. I want to publicly apologize to JD and Trev. My demons got the best of me and I acted as I shouldn't have. I'm sorry, but I'm back on game now. We just love you, homie. We just love you, and we want to see all the best for you, man. You don't got shit to apologize for. We're just happy that you're still here with us, and we're happy that you're doing better, bro. We love you, and we got your back, dog. Jonathan Polo. Hey JD, I start electrician school tomorrow. Wish me luck. Bro, that is awesome, by the way. Like, you are gonna make a shitload of money. Like, if any of you are young and you're wondering what to go into, every single prediction that I've seen is that, you should go into being an electrician. Electricians are going to be making the most pretty soon. It is a growing field and we don't have enough people for it. He also said that he's putting his acting career kind of to the side so that he can pursue this, but he still wants to do acting. I believe in you, homie. I believe in you, but having a solid way to make money while you work on your career, get it, bro. Get it. I'm going to read this really quick, and then I'm going to jump to Anthony Cavazos, because this one was about to disappear, and Anthony's wasn't. Anthony, I'm not dissing you. I love you, bro. Marigovian Hutchinson, after your live stream, I want you to check your Instagram. I messaged you from my account, Masked Man Forever, and I sent you something. Please check it. Will do, homie. Big love and respect. Now, Anthony Cavazos, want to hear a story? When I was 7, some random guy was trying to give me a sucker. What? This did not start good at all, brother. He was trying to push his candy on me right before my grandpa stepped up and scared him off. My grandpa was ready to throw hands. Yo, big facts, bro. Strangers don't need to be giving nothing to kids to put in their mouth, bro. That is not cool at all whatsoever. It starts with the sucker, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how they get you. You know what I'm saying? They're like, let me check your form on this. Ugh. Terrible. I'm glad your grandpa was there. Your grandpa's a beast, man. Hell yeah, dog. Zachary Solano. Can you take Biden's spot and run for president? Like, I don't think that would be a good idea because, quite honestly, like, I'm not a Democrat, bro. I'm not a Republican, but I'm damn sure not a Democrat. Them people would fucking hate me because I don't believe in gun control. Like, I believe in the Second Amendment to a severe level. I 100% believe in the death penalty. In fact, I think we need to make a fast lane to the death penalty. So they don't like that shit neither. I have a very, I want legalized violence against pedophiles. I want the communities to be able to police it. I believe that if somebody goes out and hurts a kid, that that kid's family should be legally allowed to go and do whatever type of, it could be a lynch. It could be, a wood chipper. I think that we should give people free range chomo hunting, I think should be legalized. And they definitely don't get down with none of that neither. If I was ever to run, I would have to run as an independent because I would not fit any of the boxes for either side. Let's see. Where are we at on here? Hey, JD, Versatile said, hey, JD, in your opinion, what's the worst thing you could ever see happening in prison? It's hard when people are constantly trying to do the worst possible shit to try to, like, one-up that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've never seen dudes get their cheeks clapped against their will because out on the West Coast, that shit don't happen, dog. I mean, it might happen every once in a while, but when it happens, somebody gets extra breathing holes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gang's gonna stab you the fuck up. They're not into that rape shit out here on the West Coast. You get fucked up for that, and everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying? And also, to be perfectly honest with you, there's dudes throwing cheeks. So you don't got to be taking cheeks. You just go to one of them dudes that's about that life, and they'll bounce it. They'll bounce it, bro. But, out in, like, Alabama, that dude, he was, like, 23 years old. He only had 2 years in prison. Only 1 year in prison. He was 2 weeks from the gate, and them dudes raped him to death. A gang grabbed him, and they beat him and raped him to literal death. He was about to go home in 2 weeks to his 3-year-old daughter. That's one of the worst things I can fucking imagine, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, a whole bunch of dudes swoop you into a cell and they just take turns on you, bro. Like, that's pretty fucked up, dog. That's pretty bad. Anthony Cavazos, check your Insta. I sent you one of my drawings. Thank you so much, brother. I love you, big dog. Zergus, what if any due process would you have for pedos? I think that we 1000% need due process with this shit, bro. Because there's a lot of people out there. There are a lot of people out there who are throwing false accusations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about just like, oh, somebody said that somebody did something, so we're gonna go murk them. But I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? If you have solid, concrete shit, like, you have DNA, you have video evidence, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's actual, literal fucking evidence, and you can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt to a jury of 12 of somebody's peers, we don't need a whole bunch of appeals. Maybe give them one appeal, and then take them behind the courthouse and put one in the back, bro. Boom! Hammer time! You know what I'm saying? Turd Ferguson, what is up, my dude? Did you hear about the vegan teacher talking about barbecue sauce, a Pinos, and a baby? What? Barbecue sauce, bro, are you talking about that crazy-ass vegan teacher bitch on TikTok? That bitch is all the way out of her tree, bro. That vegan teacher on TikTok, if that's who you're talking about, that bitch is a whole menace, bro. She's a whole menace. And, I don't know a whole lot about Call Me Chris. I've kind of followed her for a while, but you should check out all the weird shit she said about her. I stand with Call Me Chris, bro. The vegan teacher is a whole ass menace, bro. There's something wrong with her. That vegan teacher has to go. Feral Taco, I agree with you. God damn, man, now I really want tacos. Holy shit, yeah. Who would win in the twerk off oiled up, LeBron James or Rosa Parks? George, I'm going to have to give the respect to Rosa. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to get the respect to Rosa on that. I don't know too much about LeBron James. I'm not into tree hockey as much, but I do give mad respect to Rosa Parks, and I'll bet you if she wanted to throw it, she could throw it, dog. You know what I'm saying? All respect to Rosa. Dobby and Selena Our World, I got some tacos. Well, you're not here right now. Where do I get these tacos? I like tacos, man. Feral Tacos talking about tacos again now, man. Let's see. Hell yeah, Rosa. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I'm saying Rosa Parks was a hero, and if she wanted to do that, she'd win, bro, all day. Steven Sanders, Volusia County here. What is up, man? How you doing? Lucas Henry, what is up, my dog? I'm down for fish tacos, not gonna lie. Look, man, I like some fish tacos. I like chicken tacos. I like beef tacos. I don't fuck with pig, bro. Pig's a filthy animal. I don't eat no pork unless it's bacon. I do fuck with bacon because you know what I'm saying, balance and shit. But yeah, I don't eat no pork tacos. But damn, man, why are we talking about tacos? Harvey Talks Prison is here, you guys, man. Harvey has been one of the day ones in this community, and he has his own amazing community and content here. If you're not subscribed to Harvey, go check him out, man. He did a bunch of time in prison because he put a chomo where they belong, in the dirt, for evsies. Love you, Harvey. Anthony Cavazos, saw some of your prison skits. Why does the warden look and talk like he had a lobotomy? Because every warden that I've ever seen seems to be a mental midget, bro. Like, they have a toddler mentality. Real deal, them dudes is like, and then somehow they running shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it checks. This is America. It checks. It checks. Yo, Door Guy 817, Texas in the house. Hell yeah, brother. Hope you guys got your internet and your power all worked out real quick out there, man. Buffalo tacos, bro. I would fuck with some buffalo tacos. What do you mean? Shrimp tacos be the bomb. Look, little broski, I don't as much fuck with shrimp, dog. Somebody told me that they're insects of the sea. And ever since they said that to me, I've been like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't. And it sucks because they high in protein, bro. And I'm a protein bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm a protein bro. So, it sucks. But I do fuck with the fish tacos. Let's see. Taco Lives Matter. My dog going off. What about a spaghetti taco? Educate me, Tyler Watt. What the fuck is a spaghetti taco, bro? How you gonna noodle and marinara a taco? Educate me, because I don't have the vision, dog. Let me know. Mouth breathers. Yeah, Talia, that's mouth breathers.
Steven Even Sandra said that someone's running against Chitwood this year.
What? Who knew that?
I will fly back to Florida just so I can vote for him again.
Bro, Sheriff Chitwood is a G. I got big ass respect. People love Chitwood, dog. I mean, unless it's Sheriff Grady Judd trying to move out of Polk County, I don't see nobody beating Chitwood in Volusia County for sheriff, man. That dude is an old West fucking Clint Eastwood ass dude, bro. Like, he's gangster. I like that dude, man. I don't think anybody's gonna win against him. Tim Silver said that West guy is lame. You know, I don't really vibe with what his approach is. And a lot of the shit that he says, bro, you know, if he was saying the type of shit that he says in prison on the internet, he would have the shit slapped out that boy, bro. You know what I'm saying? All that wild fucking shit that he runs with his mouth, bro. You can just tell that he's kind of putting on a show. He's trying to impress people. He seems really insecure. I'd imagine he probably ain't packing downstairs. There's something just wrong with that dude, bro. Let's see. Anthony Gavasso, street tacos with carne asada meat. Listen to me, Anthony. I love taco trucks, homie. I grew up down in Santa Rosa. And, you know, we would be down there just rolling around California, and taco trucks were my jam, bro. And then I went to go down to see my buddy Johnny Mitchell and do his podcast, The Connect with Johnny Mitchell. And so I was down there and I was super stoked because I was like, I'm gonna hit a taco truck. I'm gonna have some wild ass taco truck in downtown LA. And I went down there and I hit a taco truck, and it was fucking hot dog water, bro. Like straight up hot dog water. Like it was terrible. And I was like, fuck, man. So I tried one more. It was meh. It was meh. It was not how I remembered it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need to find a good taco place here in Eugene. Tim Silver, what do you think of the fake gangster Wes somethinging? I don't know about somethinging. I don't know exactly what somethinging is, but you know, dog, like, bro, he definitely paints a picture of somebody, you know, somebody, and not who he is, but somebody. Turd Ferguson, I like to lick tacos. Best way to get beard oil. My wife is my beard oil, so, you know, I understand, bro. I absolutely understand. Let's see. Dude, that album was a disappointment. What are we talking about? Are we talking about the new Eminem album? So, look, man, like, I've always been, like, I've loved Eminem's shit up until I think, what was it, Recovery? Was it the Recovery album? He had one album. Yeah, he's had multiple albums since then. I haven't been able to listen to any of them. I hear the shit and I'm like, it's just not for me. No diss on Eminem, because Eminem had some goated shit back in the day. I've heard a few songs off the new Eminem album, and, you know, like, I don't think it's cancel worthy. I don't think it's terrible, but it's just not. It's not for me, bro. It's like the old dude who trying real hard to be edgy. And when somebody's trying, it doesn't hit the same as when somebody just is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody's just a real fucked up piece of shit and they're demented in the head, you know, how many years has he been rich? He hasn't been on the street in a real long time, bro. Feels like he's trying to push something at this point. I didn't really like any of the jams that I've heard off that yet. Surfboard said Chitwood even fought a douche during Bike Week a couple of years ago. I was down there, so I lived 2 blocks away from Main Street, right there, 2 blocks away from the beach on Beachside, dog. You know, me and Jax lived out there, and when they had the Orlando Takes Over, and you know all the cars and you know booming trucks from Orlando came out there, bro. And they flooded. They took over. They blocked traffic. They were literally partying in the middle of the streets, bro. You know, they just bumping the music. And Chitwood was like not at work. He was off. And he drove down there to try to bring a little bit of sanity to the situation. And he gets out there, bro. And he's out there in the middle of the street. And he's like trying to tell people, hey, you can't block traffic. Hey. And this chick in this tiny little thing, this big booty black chick comes out and she's just twerking on him. You can see it on the news, bro. He's standing there waving, telling people, hey, you gotta keep moving. And she comes out and she's just like, And yo, Chitwoods just throws his hands in the air. He's like, okay, whatever. This is what we're doing now. That he's got half a G up in him, bro. Yo, Shades, what's up, man? Shades IP, WS 916. You know what it is, dog. Trev, no, I'm not in the Discord. Shoot me the link, please, bro. Shades, I love you, homeboy. Big love and respect to you, man. In pride we stride every day, dog. Anthony Cavazos, come down to Utah or Las Vegas here in the West. We have good street tacos. Our side of the country has the largest Hispanic population, so we got good Mexican food. Homie, that's what I'm saying. Is like I grew up down in California and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like down there, like we just right over the border, dog. And I was expecting the tacos to be better, so now I gotta fucking come to Utah or Vegas. And in fact, I need to go out to Vegas to meet up with a couple of my friends anyway, man. I gotta go out there and see Charlie Classic and Jesse Lawless and few other people out there. So we're going to be doing that real soon, man. Versatile said, hey, JD, what's the worst state and city to live in your opinion? I don't know, man. I don't know. What's the worst city and state? So
we haven't lived in all of them, but can I just volunteer that we hated driving through Missouri?
I'm sure there's some dope-ass people in Missouri.
We didn't meet them.
We had a bad time in Missouri.
Hated it.
Yeah, it just wasn't a dope time in Missouri for us.
We were like, fuck this state.
Yeah.
It took forever to get away from it.
It did not slap for us. When we were in Missouri, we had, and some people at a hotel. It was like a little, antique boutique hotel that we were staying at. It was pretty nice and everything, but they flipped out on us about having Zero with us. Clearly, in the booking, it did not say anything about not having dogs. And Zero, we like to pretend, is a service animal. So when they approached Jax, because she went out to the car to get something, and they're like, excuse me, but do you have a dog? And she's like, yeah, I have my service animal. Doesn't look like a service animal. You're going to have to pay us, I think they wanted $175 for a cleaning fee. They're like, our housekeeper is deathly allergic to dogs. Like, the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. He's an emotional support animal. He's not a service animal. Those words are not interchangeable. Those titles are not interchangeable, but you like to say service.
I be saying shit, dog. If it means they ain't gonna charge me $50 to $100 extra to have my dog there, my dog is cleaner than people's kids. Guaranteed. He's more well-behaved than people's kids. That dog, when you take him on a road trip, he don't give a shit, bro. He hangs out, he sleeps, he does his business outside, man. He's a chill little motherfucker, dog.
I get that, but service dogs are highly trained and very expensive. There's a difference.
Yeah, so I understand that, emotional support dog and all that, but Anthony Gavasso said, I can't really tell you what the worst state or city is, in my opinion. This country is beautiful, and every state has its own uniqueness and rich history. And definitely, sorry, I was recording music, like vocals last night, so you can always tell when my voice is kind of fucking choppy and fucked up, because I've been, recording. But yeah, there's definitely cool spots in every single state. I haven't been around enough to be able to really determine, and I've only lived in 3 states so far. Reggio, can you give a shout out to Alina and Wyatt? Love you. Love you, bro. Hey, Alina and Wyatt, big love and respect to you from me and Jax and Zero and Moxie. Thank you so much for Reggio for being here. We love all of y'all, man. Big time love and respect. Let's see, what do we got here? Jax DeLay said, Farrell and Comrade, I agree. Okay, what are we agreeing about?
Don't worry about it, babe. Just keep it moving.
I've been told. Let's see, the Gaming Wisconsinite said, how's it going, Chief? Good, Wisconsinite. How you doing, homie? I accidentally swiped up and saw an older Asian lady dancing in shorts and a tank top. You gonna be all right, dog? Did she have moves? Did she have the moves? I got no moves because I'm Irish. It says it right here. I cannot dance unless I am on whiskey. And I haven't had a drop to drink in 5 years on the 25th. Damn, bro, that's like 4 days till my soberversary. That's when I smoked my last Methosis. That's crazy. Giolet Zia, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Big love and respect. Thank you for that support, homie. Have you ever had a near-death experience when you were in prison? No, I never. Well, Versatile, I never thought I was going to die in prison. I had all my near-death experiences out here on the streets, homie. And I've had a lot of near-death experiences, but they were all on the streets. Prison, to me, just, you know, I saw a lot of other people have near-death experiences. I saw multiple people have end-of-life experiences in prison, but it wasn't anything that ever happened to me, man. Trev the Tyrant said, gotta go, little brother, just got here. Love you, Trev. Are you leaving? Are you taking off? Thank you so much for being here, dog. Love you. Anthony Gavassos, you know what I hate? Parents who post their kids dancing on TikTok or Instagram, and the comments are even worse. Bro, so look, man, here's the thing. I'm so proud of my kids, bro. I'm so proud of my kids, and I think they're awesome, and I keep them the fuck from around social media because I know 100% from working with people who, work in child sex crimes and shit like that, that those Instagram posts and those TikTok posts, when they go through people, when they're digging through people's hard drives because they have child pornography and shit like that on them, you know what's mixed in with all of that? Pictures that people posted on their Insta or their Facebook, videos that people posted of their kids dancing, all that shit, that is fuel for weirdos who want to crank it out to kids, bro. So you won't never see my kids on social media. I just don't do it, bro. Except Graves, because, Graves is 25 and he put an ass whooping on you. So, that's about it, man. I 100% agree with you. It's putting kids in distinct danger. A lot of the time, there's a possibility that those people are going to figure out how to dox you if they become obsessed with your child. You just putting your kid in direct danger, man. It's crazy. Jonocide said, got 22 years off meth last June. Hell yeah, brother. That is absolutely amazing. Big love and respect to you. Props up. David, thank you for explaining to Lewis what it means. Corn, yeah, it's without the C, add a P on the front. Did you just say cornography? Anthony Gavassos, yes, I did. There's certain keywords that YouTube will you over, and I found that cornography is, a clever way of getting around it. Corn, it's got the juice, it's got the juice. God, that song. It was here, it was amazing, and then it went away. Let's see.
It was time for it to go.
It was time for it to go. Kyle Owens, they had meth 22 years ago. Kyle, yes, they had meth 22 years ago. And the meth 22 years ago was so much fucking better than the trash that's on the streets right now. Let me just tell you, the meth 22 years ago was an entirely different thing. And the stuff that we have... Yeah, and it didn't have fucking fentanyl in it either. The stuff that we have on the streets now is absolute fucking trash. There's not even a reason to do that shit. Zach Dudas said, do you believe we should get rid of the police into peace officers? I don't know what the goddamn difference between police and peace officers is, man. I believe that just like in any other situation, when you start giving people authority and control and power, there are going to be those that are going to abuse it, and there are going to be some that are going to try to do the right thing, and they're going to try to, help their communities and everything. And there's probably going to be people that there's a mixture of both. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that all cops are bad, but I do think that there are a lot of cops out there that are just corrupt as shit. And, that's just is what it is. They're fighting against criminals that are corrupt as shit, too. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really in the game anymore on that real shit, bro. People out there are doing the old criminal ethic and code of conduct is out the window, bro. It's just a bunch of people doing whatever, and there's no real hither nor thither to it. Anthony Cavazos, meth typically refers to methamphetamine, a powerful stimulant drug. Methamphetamine was first synthesized in 1893 by a Japanese chemist named Nagagi Nagasaki. I probably screwed up the pronunciation on that, but yes, 1,000%. And 20 years ago, you still had a lot of the bikers. Meth was like a biker drug, bro. They called it crank, and they were cooking it in trailers and shit like that. Really, when it started to get really whack was when the cartels took over. The cartels started bringing in cheap, shitty dope in mass. And then it went from being something that, would keep you up for, 2-3 days off of a little tiny bump to, the crystal shit that you have to smoke every 20 minutes, bro. And that's when things started getting really out of control. Ian Riker, what is up, homie? Ian asked, what do you think about the new Eminem album? Ian, it's interesting you would ask because we were talking about that earlier. I think that it is, I think it's trying too hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's offensive. I have liked Eminem for a really long time. I still listen to some of his old stuff, but I think it's just trying too hard. There's like his shit back in the day slapped because he was just authentically fucked in the head, bro. There's nothing wrong with getting better, but now I think he's like, instead of trying to push something that is authentic and where he's at, I think he's trying to be edgy, and when somebody tries to be edgy and it doesn't come off authentic, it's a miss for me, personally. No disrespect to Eminem, though.
So that Christopher Reeves song that he did came up from Spot, and I was listening to something else, and it came up yesterday. I was driving. I hadn't actually listened to the whole thing, so I took the time to listen to the whole thing, and I laughed so hard. It was atrocious, but he had horses neighing in it and like clip-clopping in it because Christopher Reeves fell off a horse, and the whole thing was about Christopher Reeves, and I'm like, why do you hate this old man who's been gone?
And bro, like the relevant demographic of people don't even fucking remember Christopher Reeves. Dude played Superman like 40 years ago, homie. Stop rapping about Christopher Reeves and Dr. Kevorkian. The people you're trying to make your target audience don't give a fuck about that no more, dog. It was funny as a reference once, maybe twice, but to push it into like every album for like, what did he do to you, bro? What did Christopher Reeves do to Eminem? For the long-term beef. Lunascope Justin, P2P Cook. Yeah, that back in the day shit, bro. That P2P shit was wild as fuck, bro. That's that way back in the Maybach. Do you like Slayer? Vincent George. I'm not a huge Slayer person. I understand that they were, kind of pioneers and everything, and I respect what they did for metal. But it's never been like just my particular style of metal, bro. Abby, Luis, SPM is convicted multiple-time chomo. There were so many people that came forward. About what SPM did. And people will be like, he didn't know the 12-year-old he got pregnant was 12. She shouldn't have had tits. And then other people who are like, oh, well, that one lady, she was just wanted money. What about the third and the fourth? Did he know that the 6-year-old was 6? Come on, man. Come on. Anthony Cavazos said, I haven't listened to Eminem's new stuff, just his old stuff. And I don't hear like a whole lot of the new stuff. I've only heard a couple songs. I really haven't done like a deep dive. When I heard the songs that I heard, I was just like, I'm good. Let's see. Dane Sharp said, I peeped your music on Apple, JD. Holy shit, that's deep stuff. Thank you so much, Dane. I really appreciate you, man. Yeah, I really enjoy making music. And I never really thought that I was going to be doing as much with video because I've always been a musician. Drummer. I wouldn't say I'm like a good guitarist, but I play a little guitar. But I really like to sing, man. I recorded a whole lot while I was on house arrest, and I just started getting back into it, man. I'm working on a few different musical projects right now, and I really enjoy it. So thank you so much for taking the time to go check it out. It is on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. If you guys want to check it out, it's all under JD Delay. And on Spotify, I'm a verified artist. That's kind of cool. Christopher Magnuson, thank you so much. Big love and respect to you, homie. Hell yeah. Parlock 480, everyone loved Korn in the 90s and they just faded away. I think they're still out there doing it, bro. And like, honestly, I hear their shit retrend every couple of years, whether it be the beginning of Chutes and Ladders, you know what I'm saying? Or, there's so many different songs by them that will come back and trend, but it's always their old stuff. It's not their new stuff. Let's see. Lunoscope Justin, Salem or Pendleton? Well, bro, I started out, I went from Wilsonville, at Coffee Creek where they do the intake, and then they shot me out to Ontario. They shot me out to Snake River. I went out to that gladiator school for a little bit. Then they shot me to Warren Creek, which is Klamath Falls or some shit. And I wasn't there for very long. They said I wasn't the type of inmate that they wanted at their facility. So they shot my ass to OSP. And I did 2 years at OSP, a little over 2 years. Then they shot me to OSPM. Then they shot me to Sandy M Correction. Then they shot me to Mill Creek. And then they put me back over at fucking Sandy M because I was under investigation over there at Mill Creek. And that was my little tour when I went to prison. Freak on a Leash went crazy. Facts. That song was a banger back in the day. Let's see, Roman Wolf Gaming. What's your favorite Pred Catcher channel? Well, look, man, so here's the thing with Pred Catcher channels. I like Pred Catcher channels more than I like to watch any other motherfucking sport on the face of the goddamn planet, dog. When it comes to Pred Catchers are my shit, dog. And there's ones that I like because I think they're ethically doing the right thing. I would say People versus Preds, 1,000%, hands down, over and over again, putting people in prison, getting them off the streets, working in conjunction with police to make sure that these dudes ain't out here being able to hurt more kids. Alex Rawson, same shit, man. Amazing dude, fucking love Alex, love People versus Preds. And then, for the sheer cathartic, guttural enjoyment, I fuck with Dads Against Preds, bro. DAP. Yo, the way they just straight up, they meet up with these dudes and then they just assault them. They just fucking assault them. Like, they start asking them questions and if they lie even a little bit, it's whap. Or they hit them with a fucking shopping cart in the middle of a Walmart going at 38 miles an hour with this shopping cart. Just boom! Take that, pee-pee toucher! You know what I'm saying? Them dudes, and so they're not getting them off the streets, and I hate to see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they're beating the fuck out of him, dog. This last dude I saw, they punched him in the face 3-4 times and then threw him into the fucking bushes with no shirt on. They ripped his shirt off of him and tossed him in the fucking bushes. How can you not love that, bro? It went from Chris Hansen back in the day doing his little PG ass shit, but he's still getting them locked up. So props, Chris. Let's work together, man. To nowadays, they're just hitting them with minivans, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're just driving dead up into the Kmart and just hitting them with a minivan in the middle of the fucking aisle. That shit's dope. I can't lie. I fuck with that shit, but I do prefer the ethical catches where they literally take them off the streets so that they're actually protecting kids, bro. That's my big thing. That's big to me because it's not just about getting clicks and views. It's about putting them motherfuckers where they belong, away from kids, where convicts can fuck them all the way up. Deli Susco. I'm sorry if I said fucked your name up, bro. I probably did. Hey, JD, love you, bro. You're an inspiration. Thank you so much. I love you too, family. And I'm sorry about the pronunciation of your name. I did not mean any disrespect if I screwed that up. Ember McLean, what is up? Look up Protogen Mask if it's cool as fuck. Jax, will you look up Protogen Mask real quick? I need to talk to my boy Anthony. So Anthony Cavasso said, hey JD, there's a video I think you'll be interested in. It was a police interrogation of a chomo named Terry McFadden. The stuff he confessed to was so evil. He got 22 years for harming a 6 and a 4-year-old. And Anthony, did you find that on like YouTube or... I'll look that up, homie. Thank you so much for that information. I love you, brother. I appreciate you. Do a show called Smack a Predator. Dylan, I don't think smacking them will ever be enough, bro. I don't think it'll ever be enough. And here's the thing. I don't know where DAP is from. I don't know where they're doing this. Dads versus Predators, where they're literally just beating the fuck out of chomos, hitting chomos with shit. You know what I'm saying? I love to watch it. It makes my little black heart beat so fast to watch these dudes just menace these fucking pee-pee touchers, bro. Just give them the old struggle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where they're doing that, but I guarantee you, if I did that in Oregon, one time, bro, one fucking time, I'm going to prison. See, here in Oregon, we have Measure 11, and that's Measure 11. If I simply just open hand palm slap a dude and he calls the cops, that's 70 months mandatory minimum in prison. Especially if it's a pee-pee toucher, because they can be like, yo, pedophiles are a protected class. That's a hate crime. They could really try to run that shit up on me like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where they live that they're getting away with this shit, but God bless the DA and the police wherever they live, because they are letting them do this shit, dog. They're letting them do this shit. I wouldn't mind going and collabing with them wherever they are so we could really beat the shit out of some chomo. But, you know, I definitely couldn't do it where I live, bro. That bearded and tattooed guy, what is up, bro? Hey, brother. Here is a 10 for Jax. I'm showing my appreciation to all the women I can today. Jax is one of them because she's awesome as fuck. Thank you so much, homeboy.
Thank you.
Jax, let's see what this Protogen mask is. What is this? Is this...
I don't know. That phone doesn't work very well, so I did my best.
Is it a furry mask? Protogen fursuit head base. Oh, so you put this on and then you add the fur on top like you tar and feather it, Ember? I'm so confused. I don't know. Are you supposed to be able to wear that when you do the spicy things? I'm so confused by that. Dr. Dre Light said to remember to smash that.
I'm sorry.
Smash that like button like a chomo. Here's the thing, Ember. I'm going to tell you right now. Like, I'm not dissing furries, but I know that if I wear a mask that comes off my face this hard, I am going to probably give my wife a concussion. I don't know how furries navigate that shit. It's got to just be back shots. It's got to just be back shots, bro. If you're wearing a mask like that, that limits your positioning. It has to just be back shots. If you're getting it with those masks on, right?
I would laugh. I would just laugh so
You make everything awkward and hilarious.
It is a gift and a talent, okay? I will not apologize for that. It has taken me years to master that.
Chad said, make it a hate crime for touching kids. You would think that would only make too much goddamn sense, wouldn't it? To make it a hate crime to put your dick in a kid, bro. 1,000%. That's how it should be, but instead... in America, it's a hate crime to hurt somebody for fucking a kid. It's where we live. This is reality. This is 2020. Can I get the fuck off this train? Holy shit. Roman Wolf Gaming. UFCs, but pedos are the fighters. Only one side of the fighters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this corner, we have inmate Honaki. Hey! In this corner, we have Conor McGregor. I'm gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit happen. Let that shit happen. Fatality, dog. Fatality included. Guaranteed. It's it's to the death or nobody gets paid. And then put McGregor in there, all jacked up on cocaine, bro. Because we all seen him lately. He's just like fucking through the roof, just... you know what I'm saying? No cocaine until you kill that chomo, Connor. Go. Fight. Finish him. Sorry, I get really excited when I think about that. Uh, Living Black Irish, you two are awesome. Thank you for the content. Living Black Irish, I love you and thank you so much. I appreciate you, fam. I could see JD starting a fight club, fighting chomos. Look, man, here's the thing. So when you're in prison, I'm going to tell this story real quick before I go. When you are in prison, if you, like, you literally can own a chomo. If you're in a gang, you walk up, you're like, where's your paperwork? Well, my paperwork is my dog ate my paper. There was a cell fire. My lawyer said to send you. Come here, bitch. And, you know, you find yourself a chomo and you're like, check it out, dog. You're my property. I own you. Fuck your life. I'll fucking kill you. And then they have to do whatever you say. So we used to make them go attack each other. Like if they piss us off or if we were bored or if it was just a slow day and we could only use part of the yard because it was raining, you know, we'd go up to one of our chomos and be like, hey, you see that dude over there? Which one? The one with the head tattoos? No, bitch, don't even look at him. You're a chomo. You don't look at good dudes. The dude over there with the glasses holding the 8-foot Bible in his arms because he needs lots of forgiveness. I want you to go up there and I want you to punch him right in his shit. But what if he gets mad? Do you want us to get stabbed? Do you want to stab? We can give you some stab. You want stab? Okay, I'll go punch him. And they sissy fight, bro. Always a sissy fight. Every time, like, yeah, I don't want to do this. They made me do it. It's funny as shit, bro. And then they both go to the hole for 6 months. And when they get out, you're like, hey, come here, bitch. You belong to us. You know what I'm saying? There is kind of a chomo fight club in prison. If you get bored, you can run that shit up. Ember McLean said it's just a head part and has no sexual relation. Okay, cool. Because I know if I had to wear a big headpiece, like a furry headpiece, while I was trying to do the myrtles with my wife, one of us is going to the ER.
Not to kink shame other people. I'm just saying for us, I would laugh.
Yeah, no, we're just, we just do savagery. Like, there's just savage things happening, and we're not coordinated for the savage things that we already do. Like,
someone would get hurt.
Yeah, no, we would definitely, there would be injuries.
Can you imagine?
You can't even have sharp fingernails because you make me bleed.
Look, that was an accident.
She stabbed me in my area.
It was an accident.
Do you know how heavily testicles bleed when you stab them?
Are we bring this up forever?
Yes.
That was
it was my balls. They were my balls.
It was an accident.
You stabbed my balls.
Well, look, honey, I cut the tips off my nails. They're coffin-shaped now.
I know, she has coffin-shaped nails now. They're like, literally, they look like coffins. It's cool as fuck.
Remember when I wanted to put a metal edge on the stiletto nails?
Oh,
fun.
I'm getting called the fuck out here. RN Luna Lou said, did you tickle her again? I have not tickled her once since. Absolutely, and I cannot stress this enough, the fuck not. I have not tickled that woman since.
Yes, we do not tickle me.
Yeah, she punctured my satchel, dog. No, I'm never going to tickle that woman again. Johnny Appleslope, 1821. What is this about? I just got here. Just general fuckery, sir. We're just generally fucking around. You know what I'm saying? We're having a good time at the end of the live, kicking it. Wicked Gaming, thank you so much. I love you. Yeah, we're just hanging out, man. We are about at the end of this. It is about dinner time for us over here. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending some of the time wrapping up the weekend with me and Jax. And we are going to be back at you soon. So love yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Do self-care. We love you. And we'll see you on the next one.
Someone wanted to see the nails.
There are the nails, coffin-shaped. One love, y'all. Be good or be good at it.